Nagaland Cooperative Conclave आज November 18 Cooperative a catalyst for economic transformation laga theme chulaigena NBCC Convention Hall Kohima bra shuru hoise kude cooperative leaders officials aro stakeholders khan aishe aro special guest minister Jacob Zhimomi pra itu homoide local economy ge takot banabole gane cooperatives khan lagya kuigina government aro manu khan bi adha rasta nahile cooperative models khan age loi jabole na paribo hoise Minister Zhimomi pra arobi local entrepreneurs products or industries khan ge support digina India ge self reliant hobole vision thakado achieve kuribole matishe tai pra cooperative society khan de digitization kuribole lage aro itu laga chinta bi dikhaise
Many cooperatives should be progressing ahead in the state. The cooperative sector in the state or perhaps in the country have been very silently working behind the scenes, and due recognition were not given to them for a period of time, though their contributions were immense in the process of nation building. It was in 2021, under the leadership of Honorable Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi, Ministry of Cooperation Department was established to promote and to bring about tangible development at the lowest strata, that is the grassroots development, which involves community participation in the country. And therefore, a lot of push has been given by the central government to promote this model of economy, which has been silent for a very long period of time. And I'm very happy that we are celebrating the effort of the cooperatives in the state today. We got Swaraj, political freedom in 1947. But we did not go this Swadeshi way. We were dependent on foreign goods and services, and thereby our local traders, small-scale industries, cottage industries, medium industries suffer because of the import of cheap products from foreign land for a very long period of time. Today our country is celebrating its 75th year. We have crossed that Amrit Ka Mahotsav. We have all celebrated in the state also. And it was felt that it is about time for India to promote our local industries, our trade and commerce, our local producers, to be self-reliant India, not to be dependent on other sovereign nations. And that is why Prime Minister Modi has started a movement called Atmanirbhar Bharat, which you all are aware, which means vocal for local. We have to start promoting our own goods and services. We have to promote our own entrepreneurs. We have to trust and develop faith in our own products. You know, if you go back to British times, it was cheap, and we were exploited to the core. But now with the right leadership in the center, under the leadership of Prime Minister Modi, our economy has come to the 4th number from the 9th number before 2014. We are aspiring to be the 3rd largest economy in the next couple of years. We are aspiring to subsequently be the in the coming years. That is why we have kept 2047 as a target year. Our economy now stands at $5 trillion. First is America, where the economy is about $28 trillion. followed by China, then Japan and India. So country is moving in this direction, and by 2047, Government of India under the leadership of Prime Minister Modi's foundation, we aspire to become or to touch the 40 trillion benchmark. So you all can imagine. So in the process, we are all coming back to our own states. All states will have to contribute, will have to develop our own economy. And Atmanirbhar Bharat is going to be the basis of Viksit Bharat 2047. Viksit Bharat means develop Bharat, develop India. And on those lines, state government has also declared to travel in this journey and have come up with the Viksit Nagaland nomenclature. But vocal for local, Atmanirbhar Bharat is going to be one of the principal guiding force to achieve the target by 2047. And while coming back again, here cooperatives is going to play a very crucial role. We are very happy that a lot of cooperatives in Nagaland, though we have a very high registered cooperative societies, my only request to them is to try to do something with the societies which have already been working for some time and you have abandoned it. Many of your friends are doing well in this sector. Many have recovered well from the assistance given by the banking institutions. We are heading in the right direction. So I congratulate all of you who are going to participate today. It can only get better. We just, personally, I have few suggestions as the in charge of the cooperation department or perhaps the movement in the state. I've had the honor to meet the Honorable Union Home Minister who is in charge of the Cooperation Ministry. He is maneuvering this ministry, touching the lowest level, and had told me about the aspirations of the Government of India to see that Indian citizen standing on the last line in the last village on Indian soil should not be left idle. That is the working formula of the mindset of the central government. So I wanted to share the same thoughts with all of us who are present here this afternoon. I'm sure we'll be having a 3-day session where educated by some of the friends earlier before me. We need to diversify our cooperative initiatives, not limit or perhaps even tourism sector. I have seen other states doing very well in this sector as well. One of the booming and most promising industry in Nagaland and perhaps even Northeast is the tourism sector, where Nagaland has been described as natural Nagaland by the government. This is where we can explore possibilities. There's huge revenue where our cooperatives Northeast is the tourism sector, where Nagaland has been described as natural Nagaland by the government. This is where we can explore possibilities. There's huge revenue where our cooperatives can be developed and become self-reliant, and thereby contributing to the development of the state and nation building. Youth involvement is going to be very important in this sector. There is a scheme called Yuva Sahakar Cooperative Enterprises Support and Innovation Scheme of the NCDC, aimed at fostering youth engagement in cooperative enterprises. I request the department in all the divisions, in all the districts, to please guide our cooperative societies so that they perform well for themselves and contribute to state building. A lot of societies have been doing well in the agri and allied sectors, but we should go beyond that horizon and be more dynamic. Because Government of India today has opened all doors in these sectors, whereas efficiently there is the traditional business taken up by the cooperative societies, but any other areas as well. Department to take a call on this and have seminars in all districts to micromanage and to guide the activities of our cooperative societies in the state of Nagaland. One of the strategic programs of the Government of India and the Ministerial Corporation is to go digital. Why digital? So that there is transparency and accountability in your own businesses. You can have profit by doing justice to your own societies. This is going to be a very important tool to have for our economy to be developed by 2047. This is how we are going to start from the grassroots. Sahakasa Samriti. What do you mean by that, my friends? Going by the Ministerial Corporation. The very word of Honorable Prime Minister of India had coined this. Indian responsibility has to be maintained. I thank all the banking institutions in the state. You have been very kind enough to promote our aspiring entrepreneurs in the state. There could be a gaps in between in the process of recovery, but I'm sure due to a lot of circumstances and situational ups and downs, things might have come unexpectedly. We all suffered 3 financial years in the year 2021-22, starting from 20. Practically all institutions were closed, including the financial sectors. That period was a dark period for the entire country, in fact, perhaps for the entire world. But that had also affected the momentum of the progress in the cooperative sector in the state of Nagaland. I request and urge the cooperative ministry authorities to kindly please guide and be a little gracious and merciful enough towards the state of Nagaland. Nagaland is a very unique state with a very unique arrangement agreed by all entities when statehood was formed. We still have the unresolved Naga political issue, which has to be resolved and see the light of the day. That has been one of the obstacles in a path to progress. Yet we cannot shun the path of development. That is why we are proceeding. Businesses, we are going for elections to get the mandate and to run a popular government. So we have those issues which you are aware perhaps. I wanted to share, perhaps you are not aware, so I'm sharing with all of you. So Nagaland needs a little extra push. It did not come through the normal procedure of statehood. If you could give spare time for a few minutes and see the history before 1963 and read some agreements, how a state was formed, then you'll understand. I tell this to the ministry, to the colleagues in Delhi, because we have to make each other understand each other's position as a state. When we go there, to the central government, we go there as a state, not as an individual. So this is how we have been explaining. We wanted to explain it to you also perhaps, so that you understand the exact position of the Naga people and the Nagaland government. So I'm happy that you had come to witness the progress of the cooperative activities in the state. We wish you a pleasant stay in your next 3 days, and I wish all of you a grand success in this program. May Almighty God help all of us, give us the best mind and take the best decisions as we serve our people and in the interest of our people. Thank you all once again. Government of India organizations come here, in trust for again 5-10 minutes will be personal interaction be Alag state take ki it will be gina ami han itu replicate kobo lage nole de itu chi boring ase lo khali ekta business kore thakine apni han sob iman itu society de join growing ase 8,417 cooperative societies ase Nagaland de আমি ফিল্ট্রেশন প্রোগ্রাম করে আছে সব ফিল্টার করে কিনা অ্যাক্টিভ না থাকা আর লাস্ট 3 ইয়ার্স অ্যাক্টিভ না থাকা কাটিও ভাবিও মেবি সব নাগা মানুষে কি কাটি থাকিব জিন্দা করে দিবে অক্সিজেন আলি কিনা আর অ্যাক্টিভিটি নিজের লাভ বস্তিতে নিজের লাভ ডিস্ট্রিক্টে কি হাইলে বলব সোইল কন্ডিশন সার্ভিং এগ্রিন এলাইতে থাকা খান one village, one product, one district, one product. The government of India laha strategy as a help product. Anhan laha soil de ki organic te you ki baat ho you service. Iman ho delivery itu dhoni manahan itu bisara ase na. Green leaves ka organic tha kan itu pesticides kan itu han no chalai gena artificial itu yield to maximum grow le tha itu han no chalai gena. অলপ হলে কি আপনি না লেবার এটির প্রায় অর্গানিক কারেন্ট মার্কেট আছে কি গভর্নমেন্ট অফ নাগাল্যান্ড প্রায় এটা আমি খান কার্বোফাইড পি রিডিউস করে দিয়েছি এটলিস্ট ওয়ান্স আ উইক টু আইও পারে নাগা কিং চিকেন সামি নাগা কফি হোল ওয়ার্ল্ডে এটা ফেমাস হওয়া যায় তো কিন্তু ডিস্ট্রিক্টে কিন্তু সয়েলতে কিন্তু ভেজিটেবল ভালো আছে ইনভান করে डिमांड विषय ले ಇದು ಕಾರ್ಬೋಫ್ರೈಡ್ एक बार आओ तो 10 बार भी आएगा देखो एक काम करते ना हम ऑन स्टेट गवर्नमेंट लगा और सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट लगा we do wish to our Amilhana community society to flourish করব লাগে ইকোনমি to prosper করব লাগে ইতুলা ভাবনাই দে গভর্নমেন্ট to চলে আসে that assurance I can give you বলে भी আমি হাল সোসাইটি ಇದು ಕಾಮನ್ ನಾಯಕ ಸೊಸೈಟಿ ಪೊಲಿಗಿನ ಫೈನಾನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಬೆನಿಫಿಟ್ करने ही चला दो ಇದು ಬ್ರಾಪಿಶಿ सक्सेस वाहानी विषय ಇದು करने ಇದು लॉन्ग टर्म सस्टेनेबल प्रॉफिट करने सस्टेनेबल लाइवलीहुड करने ಇದು प्रोग्राम kan गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया द्वारा ಇದು बेशी दिगे ना से इंटरनेट एक्सेसिबिलिटी इडिया फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट all suggestions, advices, directives, instructions, assistance, everything is there on the net in the ministry portal. You see the success stories of all the states in the cooperative sector. You go to Maharashtra state, how sugarcane has developed their economy. In Nagaland, sugarcane may not be successful perhaps, but there are many other crops where we can develop our state economy, our local economy, household economy. So these are the areas I think we have to see. All have access to smartphones, all have access to information, all have access to education free of cost. Our economy is progressing ahead. Indian economy is only going to be brighter. We are sending satellites to space. We have our own connections and guidelines. Earlier we were dependent on outside space stations, outside sovereign nation space stations. There were no internal security for a nation, country. Today our access to the entire world is going to be very cheap. So we have to take advantage of all situations. And we have to develop our own state. Others will not come and develop our state. Development cannot be imported. We have to develop our own state, own villages, own towns, and our own economy. And in that way, collectively we will come together and face the journey of Viksit Bharat and celebrate in 2047 of the Government of India. Thank you all once again for your patient hearing.
Orentang Lota, Commissioner and Secretary Cooperation and IPR pra keynote address se conclave ke collaboration aru innovation laga platform ase kushe. Tai kushe dunia do International Year of Cooperatives 2025 Kane, Tayar Korea Homoy Conclave pra Nagaland ekta resilient or prosperity banabole symbolize Korea. Itu 3 din conclave kundu November 18 pra 20 tak jabo, yede pra meaningful conversations kuribole nutun bana meaningful conversations kuribole nutun bhabna anibole aro state de cooperative movement takot banabole aim ase.
I extend my warm and heartfelt greetings to all gathered here for the inaugural program of the Nagaland Cooperative Conclave in collaboration with the Ministry of Cooperation, Government of India, and supported by NABARD. Sri Jacob Zhimomi